The judge's son accidentally ran over and killed the gangster's son, which is like switching the innate good and evil, as the father of the righteous judge to cover up the crimes committed by his son made a series of things, no doubt the human nature nailed to the pillar of shame. For repeated flogging, the judge's son in the car rummaging through things, he actually crashed into the oncoming motorcycle. Getting off, the boy found the streets empty. He directly chose to drive away from the scene, unaware that the dead boy is the son of the local gangster Jimmy. The day of the incident, the gangster Jimmy said that the perpetrators will definitely pay, and as the judge's father Brian, in order to save his son's life, decided to help his son to cover up the truth. With many years of trial experience, Brian knows the importance of destroying evidence, and he is the first to deal with the bloodstains on the crane. And after loading his son's bloodstained clothes on a rock, he carefully puts them in the trunk. But what Brian fails to notice is that a blood-stained rag was taken by a dog. Brian drove his car to the river and threw the bag in his hand into the water. Just when Brian thought he had solved everything, a police car happened to pass by, and Brian easily fooled the other party by saying that he was suffering from severe prostatitis. Brian then approached his friend Charlie and asked him to use unusual means to dispose of his son's car.
I needed to disappear, Charlie. No questions asked. But it just can't just be sold. I mean, gone.
For as the police chief of Charlie, do this little thing is very simple. Charlie made a phone call, arranged a little brother to destroy Brian's son's car after handling everything. Brian returned home to tell his son that it's all over. At this time, Jimmy looked at his son's cold body. He told his dead son he will find the murderer to avenge him. The next day, Brian took his son to forge an alibi. He went to a cafe, deliberately chatting with the owner so that the owner remembered his face and identity, and then continued to spit out the day's encounters with the owner as a way to confuse the owner's memory.